of our praise to Yahweh, our son Yahawashi, and to your master, Queen Millstone, for to the world the truth in the four corner of the oath, and the one who left, whoever found that number.
See what happens inside your body when you eat pork, and learn why you should avoid it. After this video, please leave us a comment. The consumption of pork is forbidden in some religions. Pigs are the animals that consume the most disgusting things you can imagine, such as spoiled foods, feces and urine. The worst thing is that the toxins they consume cannot be eliminated from their bodies, so they actually accumulate in their organs and fat. Yersinia enterocoliticae represents a dangerous contaminant which can be present in the pig's body. It causes diarrhea, vomiting, cramps, fever and sickness. Ractopamine is another microorganism found in animals' body which can even cause death. Loss of appetite and contamination issue can be caused by Neosolium, found in the pig's intestines. Fever, myalgia, malaise and edema can be also caused by the parasitic roundworm Trichinella. Chills, sweating and migraine are usually caused by the meningol infection. Nausea and fatigue is often caused by the hepatitis C viral irritation. The intestinal parasites in pigs need to be destroyed in order to avoid all of these health issues. By cooking the pork at high temperatures you can destroy them. Products which can be eaten raw mustn't be put with raw pork. After touching the raw pork, do not forget to wash your hands, and when you buy pork meat, make sure it has no medications, antitoxins, ractopamine and chemicals in it. However, the doubt about this meat still exists even when the pork is properly cooked because these animals consume many substandard foods. You can increase the risk of many diseases by consuming pork. In the production of pork meat, pigs from factory are those generally used. But many factory farms do not offer clean air for pigs, sufficient sunlight and clean pastures. They give pigs medications and anti-infection agents as food instead of green grass, which make them grow and age faster. As we've already mentioned above, most of the pigs in the farms are surrounded by their vomit, feces and urine. They actually develop pneumonia before being slaughtered because their feces and urine contain ammonia. Pigs also various skin issues because of the unhealthy environment. The consumption of pork can cause many side effects. All of these are just a few conditions. If you really want to buy pork, research about the origin. If you have a question, please let us a comment and we will try to answer you as soon as possible. Share this video and subscribe to our
Now, pig got worms crawling on it. It's considered an unclean meat. So each shot not supposed to know. Pork is considered an unclean meat.
Leviticus 11. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts, which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. Whatsoever parteth the hoof, and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud, among the beasts, that shall ye eat. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof. As the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. And the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. And the hare, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. And the swine, though he divide the hoof, and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch, they are unclean to you. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas, and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. They shall be even an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination. Whatsoever hath no fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you. And these are they which ye shall have in abomination among the fowls. They shall not be eaten. They are an abomination, the eagle, and the ossifrage, and the osprey, and the vulture, and the kite after his kind, every raven after his kind, and the owl, and the nighthawk, and the cuckoo, and the hawk after his kind, and the little owl, and the cormorant, and the great owl, and the swan, and the pelican, and the gyre eagle, and the stork, the heron after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat. All fowls that creep, going upon all four, shall be an abomination unto you. Yet these may ye eat of every flying creeping thing that goeth upon all four, which have legs above their feet, to leap withal upon the earth. Even these of them ye may eat, the locust after his kind, and the bald locust after his kind, and the beetle after his kind, and the grasshopper after his kind. But all other flying creeping things which have 4 feet shall be an abomination unto you, and for these ye shall be unclean. Whosoever toucheth the carcass of them shall be unclean until the even. And whosoever beareth aught of the carcass of them shall wash his clothes, and be unclean until the even. The carcasses of every beast which divideth the hoof, and is not cloven-footed, nor cheweth the cud, are unclean unto you. Every one that toucheth them shall be unclean. And whatsoever goeth upon his paws among all manner of beasts that go on all four, those are unclean unto you. Whoso toucheth their carcass shall be unclean until the even. And he that beareth the carcass of them shall wash his clothes, and be unclean until the even. They are unclean unto you. These also shall be unclean unto you among the creeping things that creep upon the earth, the weasel, and the mouse, and the tortoise after his kind, and the ferret, and the chameleon, and the lizard, and the snail, and the mole. These are unclean to you among all that creep. Whosoever doth touch them, when they be dead, shall be unclean until the even. And upon whatsoever any of them, when they are dead, doth fall, it shall be unclean, whether it be any vessel of wood, or raiment, or skin, or sack, whatsoever vessel it be, wherein any work is done, it must be put into water, and it shall be unclean until the even. So it shall be cleansed. And every earthen vessel, whereinto any of them falleth, whatsoever is in it shall be unclean, and ye shall break it. Of all meat which may be eaten, that on which such water cometh shall be unclean, and all drink that may be drunk in every such vessel shall be unclean. And everything whereupon any part of their carcass falleth shall be unclean, whether it be oven, or ranges, or pots, they shall be broken down, for they are unclean, and shall be unclean unto you. Nevertheless a fountain or pit wherein there is plenty of water shall be clean, but that which toucheth their carcass shall be unclean. And if any part of their carcass fall upon any sowing seed which is to be sown, it shall be clean. But if any water be put upon the seed, and any part of their carcass fall thereon, it shall be unclean unto you. And if any beast of which ye may eat die, he that toucheth the carcass thereof shall be unclean until the even. And he that eateth of the carcass of it shall wash his clothes, and be unclean until the even. He also that beareth the carcass of it shall wash his clothes, and be unclean until the even. And every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth shall be an abomination. It shall not be eaten. Whatsoever goeth upon the belly, and whatsoever goeth upon all four, or whatsoever hath more feet among all creeping things that creep upon the earth, them ye shall not eat, for they are an abomination. Ye shall not make yourselves abominable with any creeping thing that creepeth, neither shall ye make yourselves unclean with them, that ye should be defiled thereby. For I am the Lord your God. Ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy, for I am holy. Neither shall ye defile yourselves with any manner of creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. For I am the Lord that bringeth you up out of the land of Egypt, to be your God. Ye shall therefore be holy, for I am holy. This is the law of the beasts, and of the fowl, and of every living creature that moveth in the waters, and of every creature that creepeth upon the earth, to make a difference between the unclean and the clean, and between the beast that may be eaten, and the beast that may not be eaten.
Yahawashi.
Leviticus 12. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying,
Now, it's funny to talk about pork. Y'all about that Unclean? Now, it's funny to talk about how pork is like an unclean meat. There's like some things that you can't touch. You know? But each y'all said you can eat anything. That's not true. You can't eat anything. Each y'all not want to tell you that. So when I let each y'all control your mind, you control your mind, then you can eat anything. But you can't eat anything. You know, so how y'all just not eat pork? That's because the unclean meat. No, pigs are salty. They got worms crawling all over it. So how y'all digest you? So you won't die for any day. You know? So you just don't eat meat. There's a really why to not eat meat. Now I'm looking at quick so. The figure chapter 17, verse 21. Moreover, the soul that shall touch any unclean thing as the uncleanness of man, or any unclean piece of a couple with unclean things, and eat of the flesh of the sacrifice of peace offering with fasting unto the Lord, even those souls that be cut off from his people. This is right now in the Bible that unclean things come from anything. Me, the way you eat, the way you touch things, because you're the unclean to your body. But Esau said you can eat anything. You can't eat anything. You got people out here eat pork, eat chip, hot chip. No, and that's not bad number 40. But you just not going to know that. I hope y'all for the I hope y'all I think y'all is edifying. So I don't want